Alright YouTube and fellow preppers, this is Geordie Prepper. So there are options to protect your breathing in emergency situations, stuff hits the fan. And one of these options could be my GP5 mask, Russian gas mask here. Obviously you'll want to have appropriate canisters to change out depending on what's happening, what situation you find yourself in. For doing stuff up in the attic or wherever, you just need a dust filter. Serious situations, you want a full CBRN filter. But what if you're commuting? What if you're travelling, going around on the road, on public transportation? What if you're on the bus a lot, if you're on the underground a lot, or the metro system as we've got here in the Toon? What if something happens down then? Because things do happen. We've seen fires on the underground, we've seen emergency situations happening on the public transport system. So what I've got here, just to show you what it fits in, is just some 5.11 tactical pants. This is the leg pocket. So what I want to show you is a system which is available through a company called Emergency Protection Limited. So their masks, and the one I've got in here is called the Maskito, and it's for civilian and governmental institutions, high-rise buildings, hotels and residential developments, medical, hospitals and nursing homes, transportation ships, cruise liners and aircraft, and security bodies. So you can imagine that if you find yourself in a situation in any sort of building when you're at work and you need to protect your breathing, then this could be a really good EDC solution. So you could get one personally from yourself from Emergency Protection Limited, or if you have an employer that takes your health and safety responsibly, then you might be able to bring this to their attention. And this is just a pair of 5.11 tactical pants, so I just thought I'd show you, what it fits into. Basically, I think this would be a really good EDC option, so that you could carry it on you could carry it in a bag, or if you've got trouser pockets of this kind of size, you could carry it in here. But if I just take it out, you can see there, the product is actually Durham masks. I believe these are an Israeli company, and obviously this is just this sample training mask, but the actual product comes in this nice little case here. And so you've got something to protect it on the inside. And after you've used the mask, you could always use this for something else. So basically you just open it up and you can see on the side that it's all sealed and everything, and it gives you the instructions, how to put on the mask. And on the back, it just gives you important information about the mask. The donning procedures to be observed. I mean, that's with any mask really. It's the donning procedures described on the front there. So, to be familiar with it, like any piece of equipment, be familiar how to use it. It gives you some warnings and some remarks. The device has been designed to offer protection against organic gases and vapours with a boiling point higher than 65 degrees. Certain inorganic gases and vapours, acidic gases and vapours, the filtering capacity and therefore the duration of the protection is limited and depends on the conditions of use, the characteristics of the gas and the concentration. Please consult your producer or its representative in this matter. So basically what you do is, it has the opening instruction here, it's vacuum sealed, and so you just basically open it up as it describes. Just unfurl it. As you can see, as it's a sample, you get a not for use. So obviously, you're not going to put this on in an actual fire. And then you have full vision area there for you to see through. It's not like two separate, you know, see-through holes or anything like that. So you get a full degree of view. There you can see the left side, right side. That's where the air is going to go through. And basically what you do is you just pull this over your head, and then this smaller area here, this does expand quite a bit, so even if you've got quite a big head, I'm sure it'll go over. And then obviously when it goes to your neck, it'll contract and seal around your neck, and then it provides the air is predominantly going to come through the filters here. And then obviously, you know, dependent on which version of these masks you get is dependent on the protection. It's like with any mask. With a Russian GP5, you know, I have different filters for what I'm going to use them for, and depending on what the threat is. So this is obviously going to go over your head and then go over your neck. And this is like it's almost like kind of like a latex rubber. I mean, it's not super duper thin. It's not incredibly thick either. I could definitely see, you know, that this is a one-time use thing, but you know, it's not meant to be something that you use multiple times. This is basically if you're at work and you need something just to cover yourself and protect yourself, protect your breathing whilst you escape from the premises. And obviously that brings up the point that wherever you are, whether you're at work or whether you're commuting or just travelling, is that you know your emergency escape exits. If you use a particular underground station, or if you use any station above ground, make sure you know how to get out there. If you've got one of these products, then you won't be walking blind, because you know you've got some protection for your eyes here, and then obviously you've got a filter here, which is going to be filtering out most of what could affect you. For months leading up to me being in contact with this company, I was thinking about protection for employees, and I was trying to find something that was out there, and I just couldn't find it. And but then I come across Emergency Protection Limited, and they're doing just that thing, because anything that I see which helps the public protect themselves, you know, I'm all for it. And I'll leave their website link below, because they're also introducing many other products. But yeah, I'm really glad that I came across the company, and they're offering many other products both now since I've received these, and they're going to be doing some in the future, so definitely check them out. They're doing something which not a lot of other people are, and that's just making sure that if you're at work, if you're commuting, if you're unfortunate enough to find yourself in an emergency situation, they're offering you things such as these masks for your own protection and to protect others. So if you're watching this and you're just a private individual, and you know you do a commute, or you know what would be ideal is if you work for a company and you just want to present this to them as an option, especially if you're in like high-rise buildings, then this might be something that you can look at to help protect staff when they're exiting because of a fire. You could either carry that with you, or you could carry this with you, and you know this would probably offer about the same protection as this, but I mean, just look how more convenient it is. You have like a belt clip, just to show more of the case. You have like a belt clip here, and it opens up into a nice case really. And I mean, like I said, once you've used it, you could use it for something else. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to present that mask to you, and you know, thanks to Emergency Protection Limited for sending as always guys, be safe, be prepared, and I'll see you in the next video. And in the next video I'll just show you the other version of the mask that they very kindly sent me. So this is Geordie Prepper signing out, and I'll see you next time.